Hi. As you can see, today it's not going to be a picking video. It's again a long sharing video. This time it's more or less all the logs that I got in past I think 2 or 3 months, and this time I did not get a lot of logs, but I got like a couple of big ones, as you can see. So yeah, and as usual, I'm usually giving away a couple of them, usually 5. Someone needs to choose 5, but this time I decide, because a lot of them are currently, some of them are in my nutty bucket, a lot of them are part of my collection, so I decide to go with one big log. So I will give away this one. So I will start for this one. So this is a big and heavy alloy, I think 3056 25 or 3057 46, depend on the shackle. I think in this case this is the model for this one, 3057 64, and this one was without a key, but I picked it and I made a key and 3D printed one, but I was trying to make it better, and now before this video the key stops working, but I have the model, and I'll print another one, working one, and this is going to be a giveaway. So standard, like, subscribe, put a comment down, and yeah, that's the usual things. So this is going to be a giveaway. It's I forgot to mention, this is Abli Classic core inside. I think they're all 11 discs. So yeah, and I paid for this one I think with other locks, but let's say it's like $10, but this is worth it. Like, to buy it new is like $100, something like that, US dollars. The next one is this small Abloy Classic again, cabinet lock, and already picked this one, and this is pretty nice. Check the video, I will put link somewhere here, and this is very nice with a new disc inside, and yeah, I paid $9 for this one. The next one is this big Anjorlas 884 hardened shackle, pretty beefy one. It's a really big one, and this can be disassembled, but it was without key, but the seller put it in a tiny envelope, and the envelope was torn, and the key, I am unable to find the key, and he did not have other key, and the seller did not, I checked with him, did not have pictures. And this is this is not a disc detainer lock, this is a wafer lock, and this is the old model, and it's I start making a tool to try to pick it, and when I open it, you can remove this grab screw from here, and I will probably put some other core or make the key. But now, because of the tool and because it did not have key, this is still in my nutty bucket, but it's a pretty big and heavy one, and it's very nice, and it's a challenge for me because I need to make a tool so I can pick it, and I paid for this one $17. Yeah, it is what it is, but that's a challenge. The next one is wafer lock. This is car lock. It's sub. I don't know if you can make it here, sub. And even if it's a wafer lock, and someone will say it's pretty easy pick, no, this is not an easy pick, still in my nutty bucket. This was the TAC, so sub 900 from 88 to 98, older one, and I open it, clean it, and there is a groove that is catching the wafers like hell when you try to pick it. It's so grubby that I did not find any. I tried with a lot of tension without like just a little tension, but yeah, it's still, I did not have time to pick it, so it's still in my muddy bucket and I paid $8. The next one is this. I already picked this one on camera. It's a, I think it's a Russia or Soviet Union lock, TEWA, but I'm not sure. It's a 4-wafer lock, easy pick, and I paid for this one $8. The next one is this Abus combination lock, and it was with original flyer. I don't know how it's called, this one, and the combination is 2826 and instructions and everything, but there is a gap and you can just shim open it. And I got the second one like this without the combination, and I decoded it. I shim opened it and decoded it, and I paid for this one $6. The next one is this tubular lock, 2 tubular locks, and this one is for like cable for computers and I think laptops, not computers, it's laptops. And I paid for this one $7. That's why I have it, and it's an easy pick, but it's pretty nice to have it. So now this is my collection. For $7 it's like nothing. The next one I will continue from here. This is the first tubular lock that I already picked. It was a really interesting pick. I was unable to use the tool because there are the diameter it's a bit odd, not the standard one, and the pins inside, they were like tempered, so it was like interesting pick. So that's awesome, and I paid for this one. This is my first tubular lock, and I think I paid for this one, let me check, $7. Yes, $7. The next one is this Eva, and this is, I think I already picked this one too on camera, or maybe not, or it's going to be in one of the next videos. I cannot remember now. But this is Eva DPE. It's a 7-pin lock with sidebar that will act as when you pick it, is going to act as a trap. So it's going to you need to pick that trap too, or to get out of the trap. And interesting beading. And yeah, this one, yeah, I think it was heavily master pins, but I removed some of the master pins, so it's interesting pick, and I paid for this one $8. Let's start now from here. This is a Chinese pair tool disc lock, and it's not even hardened. It's very easy pick, but it's a nice as a training lock, and I paid for this one $6. This was part of some other locks that I bought, so yeah, it's easy for picking. The next one is this enormous Anchoras 8804. It's similar to this one, but it's a bigger and heavy, and it's really heavy. And this one is with this kind of key, and let me put it here. Let me show you the key. As you can see, the key is like cut a bit here, and it's I think 11 discs, not wafer, disc lock, and the similar like Abloy Classic, they have all false gates, and it's working perfectly. And this was, I was trying to find this line with this, they have like how the key needs to enter, how is the key, and I wanted to have one because I wanted to pick one, and I paid, believe it or not, $30 for this one. The price for new ones are around 150 US dollars, but I made my own tool for picking this one. Here's that picking tip, and this is like Chinese, part of the Chinese, so I already picked this one, so it's going to be part of some of the next videos. I need to organize, it's a bit heavy to hold it, and I think building this tool was very interesting, and it's working very nice. And I built it with this part is this injection molded plastic injection molded pins, I think that's how they call it. So I just cut this part and made the tip, and it was interesting to build it. And it was today I built it, and then pick this lock, and this, and after this is like the same day, at the end of the day I'm recording this video, so I'm really excited. So that's why I did not have time to record the video picking this one. I need to do that next. So that's awesome. It's a pretty interesting, pretty heavy and really nice lock. $30 is a really good price for this one. Next one, that's the last one. Next one is this yell. This is a small yell, pretty nice one. Very hard to find in Europe this kind of locks, but this one, this was without can, it was open. And I know that this is a it's not a wafer, it's I forgot how it's called. There are lever lock with 3 levers, I think. I did not have a key, so I removed the pin, and I was trying to figure it out how to make a key and how to pick. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know how to pick it. Still did not pick this one. I want to learn how to pick this, and I need to find time, to be honest. So that's a very nice yell, very interesting small one, and I paid for this one $4. The next one is this ABUS combination lock, and this one, I have a similar one, or the same one, but this time for this one you can put a shim here and decode it pretty easy. But the second one that I have, like a long time ago, they did not have that groove, and I cannot decode that one. So yeah, this is a pretty interesting one, and I got one just to open it and see how it's working, how it's inside, because you cannot tension this one. It's a totally different mechanism, and I paid for this one $9. It's a more or less brand new. The next one is this fantastic ASA padlock, and I already picked this one. It's really old and catchy, and I will put a link in the description or somewhere here. It's a very interesting one and pretty cool format, and to be honest, I really like this one. This is a pretty nice padlock to be in. It's now in my collection, and I paid for this one $10. And the last one is this very old, brand new old Swedish padlock. First time seeing this one is T-Max padlock. Angles is a padlock. Front and UN something. I don't know what he's saying. The box is pretty very new, and it smells like very old one. This is the company in Stockholm, 50 millimeters. But let me show you the lock. Lock was brand new. The box is brand it's like old new stock. It's like new, completely new. And here's the padlock, T-Max number 50, patent. It's a bump. It's a patent applied, but I don't know what kind of patent, because this one it's a long time ago patent. I need to research this one, because this is, I already picked this one. It's a one level lock, so it's even it shows that there are multiple things there. It's only one lever that you can push and it's pop opened. So, but yeah, maybe maybe it's a they patented for some other reasons, but not for picking or protection or pick protection. But that's a very cool old lock. Try to show you the key. I don't know if you can see T-Max on the both sides, but it's a really interesting lock and for my collection, so I really like this one, the format and everything. Yeah, so I paid, and yeah, I paid $10 for this one. So as you can see, these are they're not, usually I got like more for 1 month, more locks, but this in past 3 months I got only this one, plus minus some other locks for some of my lock picking friends. But in general I paid around $140 for all the locks here that you can see, and that's, in my opinion, because of some of the locks, that's a really fantastic deal, because this one they cost a lot currently, especially this one, and this is a pretty old one, but yeah. So this one is part of the giveaway, so just put comment down below, like, subscribe. Of course, this is usual, as usual, subscribers giveaway, and I always like to share some of the logs that I got, because here in Sweden I can find logs that some of you guys cannot find in your country, and vice versa. You can find, for example, American locks, master locks. They are pretty hard to find here. So yeah, that's why we're sharing the logs, and that's why I'm sharing my logs, and this is going to be part of the giveaway. And as usual, guys, thanks for watching. Have a nice day, have a nice picking, and bye bye.